Choose life. Also on the web at clevercatholic.com. Choose life. I have set before you life and death, the blessing and the curse. Choose life. That's Moses in Deuteronomy 30:19. As Catholics, we have to be pro-life. We cannot say we're for God and then be indifferent or, God forbid, pleased with the systematic slaughter of over 60 million innocent people since Roe v. Wade. God is the author of life. You formed my inmost being. You knit me in my mother's womb. Psalm 139:13. The passing of Justice Ginsburg reminds us that we will all make our case before the Supreme Court. Abortion is the gravest moral issue of our time. Mother Teresa warned, abortion represents the greatest threat to civilization. A society that permits abortion is teaching its people to get what they want by violence. Always a mistake. Only God should have the say in who lives and who dies. It is I who bring both death and life. Deuteronomy 32:39. No human is here by mistake or is unplanned or is a surprise to God. Every life, therefore, is precious. God says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5. Human life is sacred, made in God's image. Every person is an immortal diamond who comes from God and is destined for eternal life with God. No one at any time is insignificant or worthless. The idea that a fetus is not human at 5 months and 29 days, but is human at 6 months, is illogical. Abortion stops a beating heart. People say, it's not yet a person. Well, what is it then? Are you growing tomatoes in there? Of course an embryo is a person as soon as it's conceived, because it has a unique genetic makeup. A fetus would never be human unless it was human already. The answer is not to criminalize abortion. We should never condemn a woman who's had an abortion. Oftentimes they're forced into one by their family, or the dad, or circumstances. Rather, in the spirit of Martin Luther King, we have to change people's hearts, remove their blindness. Ultrasound sonograms are a great teaching tool. Also, we need to try our best to be helpful, supportive, and encouraging to someone in a heart-wrenching situation so they can choose life. Plenty of good people are waiting to adopt. I'm for moms to have 3 years paid leave, free child care, family-friendly employers, even a stipend. Finally, we must continue to pray and vote for life. The implicit assumption of pro-abortion activists is that the female body is somehow a defective version of the male body, which they take as the norm, and that women can be free and equal only if they are permitted to kill their unborn children. Rather than structuring our laws and forming our culture to foster solidarity and support for women, the pro-abortion movement treats the child as an intruder, a parasite, and a threat to neutralize. And that's Ryan Anderson and Alexandra DeSantis, authors of the forthcoming book, Tearing Us Apart, How Abortion Harms Everything and Solves Nothing. The only people in favor of abortion are already born.